Welcome to this week's Open Thread. Today's topic should be obvious because of my hat. We're talking about St. Patrick's Day and cultural appropriation. No, not that actually. Today we went out and got some big old fat brisket, and Wero there is gonna turn it into some corned beef. And it got me thinking that today's topic should be about St. Patrick's Day and what you all are doing for the holiday there. It's kind of a weird holiday. Is it even like a real holiday? Nobody gets it off or anything. It's really an excuse for everybody in America to get white girl wasted. But I'm okay with that. So, let me know what your plans are for St. Patrick's Day, if you're doing anything. And let me know if you're not doing anything. We're not really going out anywhere. We're just going to eat a whole lot of brisket. Pickled brisket. And Mog the dog will have the brisket too. Give me your comments down below. Let's do some Q&A for this video. Our first question coming from Scratimus, who also requested a shout out. Hi Scratimus and Scratimus family, kitty, wife and everything. He asked a question. I'm not really sure what this question means. He asked, what is the weirdest thing that has ever tagged your junk? I think that means, like, getting hit in the nuts?
I was gonna say, like, is that, like, what's the weirdest thing that you've been hitting the balls with?
Yeah, I think that's what that means. And in that case, I don't know if there's anything weird, like the random, like, foot in the balls from, like, playing sports or something.
Like, I've been taken out by a dog a couple of times. Like, they wag their tail and just catch you just right.
Just clip you right in the fun bags.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything, like, just outlandish or weird. That's just a weird question. I'm not sure what... If you want to clarify more, Scratimus, there in the comments, please do. Oja King has had a question about what is the living situation now since we moved and everything. It's like, hey, what's happening? Where is everybody? Do they still live together? Yes. So Wero and I still sharing a place that's a lot bigger so that we can share the place with the Mog. And yes, the kitty is still up in the house. Now this brings me to another sort of question that's been floating around, because I said that Mog is the 4th official member and the 1st female member. Both of those things are true. The kitty was never an actual member of CultMoo. That's why the kitty has its own channel. It's more of a spin-off. So Mog, 4th official member. Kitty, an asshole who has its own channel. Mog, you're weird. And yes, the kitty's still around, and Mog and the kitty are still working out their differences. And the final question coming from Mr. McGregor. He wanted to know if we'll ever do a fan meetup. We get this question a lot, and the thing is that we don't really have enough fans to call for that kind of thing, right? Like, with 100,000 subscribers spread out through the entire world, the chances that you could even have 5 of them meet you at some place is very, very low. However...
I like that he thinks that we're that cool, though.
Yeah. I mean, but however, like, if we go to VidCon every year, if you want to go meet some creators, you can go to VidCon and we'll be there and we could hang out. And I wander around the area a lot, so if you ever see me walking out and about there in the Seattle-ish area, just say hi. I've had comments from people saying like, "Oh, I saw you, but you're probably I didn't want to bother you or you're busy or whatever." Just don't. Who cares? Just come say hi. I'll say hi. Take a selfie or some shit. And that's all we have for questions. At least the ones I found in the comments. I didn't want to look too hard. If you want to have a question answered next episode, you can ask it in the comments down there, right in the Balzac area. That brings us to shoutouts. First shout-out going to Gaston Rudolph, who said they got a shout-out a while ago, and it has been a while, so you deserve another one there, Gaston. Gaston! How timely with the Beauty and the Beast movie coming out. Cheers to you, Gaston! We got us some apple brandy today.
Good old E&J.
I don't think this has been anywhere near apples or brandy. Next shout out going to Chris WWE123. Your name rhymes. That's okay with me. Let's go climb a tree.
M-O-O-N spells tree.
You're not good at the rhyming thing. Cheers to you, Chris.
Whee!
Next shout out going to the Maltese Terror Pebbles. That's Clotho 98's dog. I thought that was a good shout out because last episode was all about our new member Mog.
I have no idea what the fuck you just said.
Cheers to you, Pebbles.
Pew!
Pebbles wanted a Mog shout out, so let's see if we can get this. Come on.
Let's get a Mog shout out.
Come on, Mogs. Mog. Pebbles wants a shout out. Yeah! Pebbles, that's for you. Oh, such a good Mog. Another shout out this time, not a shout out. We've done a few shots here. This one is going to Simon the dog. That's Artist Man's dog. And apparently Simon heard the Mog barking last episode and came up to the screen and licked it. Hope you enjoyed, Simon. Cheers. Here's another shout out to a pet. A lot of pets out there. Nova Fire's Fat Cat Meatball. The cat's name is Meatball. That's amazing. Nova Fire and Meatball, you get a shout out. And Ma gives you a cheers. And our last shout out today going to Jason H. and his girlfriend Melissa. He mentioned that he was in a long distance relationship, and this, it sort of hits close to home for me. So I wanted to give you a shout out. Hope everything works out for you guys.
What's up, mama?
Cheers. And that's all the shout outs we have today. If you would like a shout out, or something similar next week, go ahead and leave it in the comments down below. And maybe it'll happen. But it could also not happen because I passed by another 5 shout out requests that I ignored. I read them. I read the entire request and I said no. As always, this is Open Thread, so if you have something else you want to talk about, go ahead and post it down below. We can chit the chat if you likes. And hey, it's Sunday Fun Day. Go out there, have some fun, do something big or special, or just, do nothing at all. Be a lazy asshole. If you want.
Buy a giant piece of meat.
If you want. Yeah, giant pieces of meat are the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Brisket. That's a lot for today. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for watching. And you're cute.